Welcome back, J-Fusion fans, to Castlevania Aria of Sorrow. In the previous video, we have defeated Legion. So now we're moving on to the next area. So after defeating the boss, this specific hall has different monsters. Specifically that Allura Un. We're moving on to the next area, which isn't really far off. Graham stabs Yoko and just teleports away. So Graham is also growing in power, apparently. So usually when we encounter Graham, he usually walks away, but now he just teleports, meaning that his powers have also awakened. So Yoko's okay, but what has he done? Yep, he has absorbed the castle's power and has gotten much stronger. My plan has failed. She's unconscious but still alive. So Genya also arrives at the scene and underestimated the power he acquired. Yoko's in bad shape. Go, we'll see to her wounds. Can't just leave her like this. Do not worry about it. I believe there are other things you need to do. What's there? What are you hiding from me? You must go there yourself. Don't yield to Janina and Yoko as well. It is in your hands. Damn you. I don't like your attitude. And I don't think you're lying. I feel as if I'm being manipulated. If we ever escape from this castle, I want to know everything. Okay. So after that scene, they will disappear. I'm just going to equip... Okay, so we have the School of Soul anyway. Get this high mind up right here. So we don't need the Ariness anymore at this point, so we're we don't need Skula anymore, so we're changing back to Ariness. And we are at the arena. Now the arena is rather short, yet straightforward. Probably not as short as the underground cemetery, but probably the second shortest. before we move on to the rest of the arena, we're going to this room, which is a warp station, and going back to the first stage, or the first area. So it's very convenient if you're in the arena and then you have, low health. So you can basically come back here. So this is where Genya took Yoko after being stabbed. So I wonder if Yoko will be alright. Oh, so Mina actually knew Yoko since she was very young. And she's like a big sister to me. Did Arika bring her here? I'm sure she's okay. Said not to worry about her. Is she okay? The medicine I have won't help much, but I hope she'll be alright. She's my type. I got business, man. So let's see if Hammer has new stuff. Not that we need anything anyway. So this is the Soul Eater ring. So at this point you unlock this in his shop. We already have one of these. So it's the most expensive item in the game and will definitely take a lot of money. So I'm actually going to change the souls that I equip. So I'm changing the Erinnis to Tsuchinoko. And now we're going to access Hammer's shop once again. So, as you can see, the Soul Eater ring is now just $240,000. So thanks to the Tsuchinoko ring, we can get this for a cheaper price. But as it stands, we don't have enough money just yet. So, of course, the money that I have, carried over from my previous gameplay. But I will show you later how to gain money without having to really grind. So, switching back to Erinnis. We're going back to the arena. So now we're going up here. And in this room is a high potion. To get that. Now we go to this area. So I am going to change the Flame Demon to the Killer Mantle. So the Killer Mantle is good for one-shotting a few enemies. So a couple of examples of monsters that are weak against the Killer Mantle. So yeah, we just killed one right there. So you can grab its soul. So a couple of examples are Red Minotaurs and Allura Oons. So we'll grab the Levantine here. So at this point, you really don't need the other weapons once you grab this one. But Levantine is one of my personal favorites in terms of its visuals. I mean, look at that. It's a flame sword. But we're going back to the best equipment here. So Killer Mantle is also good for golem-type monsters, except the big golem. Okay, so that's the Killer Mantle. If you want to grind for EXP in this stage, I'd say go for the Red Minotaurs. If you already have an Aranus Soul, there are also Aranus here in this arena, so you can also get the Aranus Soul here. So the Dead Crusader just dropped an S-Stock. So like I was saying, this is one of the best places to grind for EXP for level 40 to 50, I guess. For the 40 to 50 range, yeah. If you want to grind, this is the best place. Much better if you also have obtained the Sherman's Ring. So there's actually an area right above here, but we don't have the correct soul or ability that can take us up there right now. So I'm gonna save the game. The boss is nearby, but before we do that, we're gonna go into these rooms right here. So the Lubricant actually has one of the best souls in the game, but I'd say it's rather risky. So the Lubricant soul gets boosts your stats higher the lower your HP is. So basically, Lubricant soul is best equipped when you have 1 HP left. But again, that's rather a high risk maneuver. So as you can see, there's a big metal ball here. We're gonna knock it until it swings, until it gets enough momentum and break this wall. Might be a long process, and you know what? I'm actually going to equip something else, which is the Whip Sword. See? Knocks better. It knocks a lot better. You will need to time your presses to attack this metal ball until it gains the momentum it needs to swing high enough to hit the wall. I might equip the Claim Solace again. There we go. So we got the All Rock suit. Now this middle area, we're not going to do that yet. It's really annoying and really dangerous, I'd say. So we're going to this one down here. So go onto the platform. And then you have to follow those glowing lights and press the directional buttons when they flash. This may be the easiest one of them all here. Ow! See? You can farm beam skeletons in this area. This is the best place for them to be farmed. And they also give a good amount of XP, so... Oh, see? Got a beam skeleton. And since I have the Claim Solace, yeah, it's easier to farm them here. They're weak against it. So you get Rare Ring, which increases drop rate of rare items. So if you want to go like weapon collecting, this is the best weapon for you. Or accessory rather, sorry. Although there is one armor that I really recommend and you really need the rare ring for it. So what I'm going to do now is change my soul, and so the blue soul, I'm going to equip the Medusa head. So the Medusa head can be collected in the clock tower. They're actually available in this area. You know that area that I just passed by earlier? There's a lot of them there, so you can also farm the Medusa heads there if you want. But yeah. Anyways, this is all that we need. I don't need to change my bullet soul yet. You know what? I actually will. So you know those red skeletons, rather red minotaurs that you have here? So you can get their soul here and they swing an overhead axe. So let me show you the red minotaur soul. This, guys, is the most powerful offensive spell in the game. You know what? It's gonna be useful for the boss fight here. If you want total cheesiness, like you can equip the Chaos Ring. Once you get the Chaos Ring and equip it, then you can just like spam the Red Minotaur. This is Balor. Wait, did I equip? Oh, crud. Forget the Medusa head. So you can equip the Medusa head, but yeah, my work's been done by the Red Minotaur already. But you can equip the Medusa head during that period where Balor attacks with his eye beam, so you can just float like this and continue attacking. So he will miss you. Yeah. But yeah, we don't need that anymore. So you know that monster earlier that Balor just crushed with his bare hands? Yep, that's a giant bat. So, soul set, change the Medusa to giant bat, and we're good to go. Jay, what's wrong? Don't worry, just now, all of my memories came flooding back. What? It seems that your dark power triggered the return of my memories. Just like I guessed, you have quite an I have quite an extensive history with Dracula. I thought so. My real name is Julius Belmont. Haha. I'm a descendant of a clan that has fought against Dracula for ages. And the person who destroyed Dracula in 1999 was... Yes, it was me. But there were others who assisted me. Yes, Julius Belmont. We are actually going to play as him at a later time. So he told me that he was Dracula. So that's Graham. I did sense Dracula's powers at work within him, but it's difficult to believe that he's Dracula. Rather... No, I think forget it. It's nothing more than a hunch. Assuming that he is Dracula, I won't be able to kill him yet. Why not? I need my weapon. Your weapon? It's a whip that was handed down to me. It's called Vampire Killer. The legendary Vampire Killer. In 1999, I sealed it in this castle to weaken its powers. So it's in the castle somewhere. And I know exactly where it is. I'll go get it now. Pray that my hunch proves to be wrong. Farewell for now. Alright, so I'm going to save here for now, and I am going to end this video right here. So please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget that notification bell so you get the latest from JE Fusion. This has been Philip, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next Castlevania Aria of Sorrow.